welcome back to my channel. It's Jamila here, and today we are talking about the positives and the negatives of femininity. This series is going to be about positives versus negatives. If you hear tapping in the background, it's Blue. If you hear snoring in the background, it's my husband. Today we're talking about femininity, and there are three things we're going to discuss. We're going to first start with what it is, and then we're going to go into the positives, and lastly we're going to discuss the negatives. So what is femininity? Femininity is basically the act of being feminine. It's your feminine attributes, or being girly, being womanly. So these things may include dressing up. Well, what I've seen and from my research, I saw that femininity is viewed as women who dress up, who make sure their nails are done, make sure their hair is done, make sure they have on cute clothes at all times. People who are just tapped into their feminine energy. If we look up the actual definition, let's look up the actual definition of femininity. Qualities or attributes regarded as characteristic of women. Okay, so that is what femininity is. There is basically a movement going on, and it's been going on for about a year now, where people are posting a bunch of videos and how-to tutorials and tips and tricks. Now we're going to move on to the positives. So from my research, I saw that femininity is basically a woman tapping into her true self, and I view that as a positive. I do believe that women should be women and should be basically should be themselves, tapped into who they are as a woman. It's just basically getting to know you as a person, getting to know what you like, things you like, who you like, what you like. So I love that part about it. I've seen videos where they talk about feminine makeup, and I tried to do some feminine makeup today. Basically, feminine makeup is you're wearing makeup but you're not. It's like makeup that's not there. What is it called? The no makeup look. So basically you just put on makeup but you're not doing the bright colors and the graphic liners and the colorful eyeliner. So today I tried to keep it very simple. I didn't even put eyeliner on at the bottom, and basically cool tone, not cool tone, but warm tones on the eyelids, something neutral and nude, a nude lip. Just keep it feminine. So that is what I saw as far as the positives. I don't know if I just like the aspect of just tapping into who you are as a woman, being true to who you are as a woman. And I feel like that is my positives that I take away from this whole movement, this whole standpoint of being feminine. Another point, I've watched videos where it basically deals with women tapping into being more soft and more kind-spirited, soft-spoken. I do like that. I feel like that's a positive because it is important to be sweet, be kind, be nice. But as far as when it comes to, a lot of this is centered, and I'm kind of getting into the negative, but a lot of femininity is centered around relationships and being married and what it takes to be married, what it takes for a man to notice you and stay hooked on you. And that to me is a negative, because at the end of the day, who you're meant to be with is who you're meant to be with. You don't have to go out and do certain things, or you don't have to change who you are. If you're true to who you are, and if you are your best self, if I am my best self, I don't have to change anything about who I am, because I've taken the time to become my best self. And for some people to say, okay, well, you need to do this and you need to change that and you need to change this, I feel like that kind of gets into the negative realm. As far as the positive realm, being nice, being kind, being soft-spoken, and it's like, if you're soft-spoken, even when you're angry, if you speak those words kindly, they're going to go over easier, and then people aren't going to hate you in the process. If your partner is doing things that you do not like, or that you don't agree with, or that are hurting you, do you really think you're gonna get a good outcome if you're yelling at them, being angry with them, being mean to them? Or will you get a better outcome if you say nice, if you tell them nicely, if you confront the issues in a nice tone, a soft-spoken tone? Now, are we taught this? I feel like a lot of us aren't taught to be like this and to present our issues in a kind, nice way. To me, it goes for everyone. Not only women, but men as well. If a man yells at me, you're not going to get the same response as if you just come and nicely talk to me about whatever it is that is bothering you. Even with children, your children aren't gonna, when I was a child, I didn't respond well when people yelled at me, or when my mom yelled at me. I liked it if she came to me in a nice tone and a kind tone. So that aspect of femininity I really do love and appreciate. But on to the negatives, okay? I just watched a video where it was like, make sure your hair is done at all times, make sure your nails are done at all times, make sure this is done, make sure this is you. And it's like, baby, for starters, a lot of men don't even like makeup, okay? And then it's all based on men. And it's like, live your life to be the best you. Understand that not all women want to be married or be in a relationship. And at the same time, when the queen is ready, the king will appear. So be your best self. Don't change yourself. If you're your best self, if that's you dressing down and not wearing makeup ever, never wearing polish on your nails or getting your nails done, that's you. And you mean to tell me that you're not feminine just because you don't walk around with your nails done all the time? No. What type of, no, that's just unrealistic to me, because a lot of times we don't have time. A lot of times there isn't enough time in the week or the day or the month to have your nails done at all times, to have your hair done at all times. Yes, it is cool. Yes, it is pretty. But to expect that all the time, 100% of the time, I don't know. I was taken aback by that, because it's like, my nails, they're polishing out, but they could chip tonight, sweetie, and I'm not doing them again tomorrow just because they chipped. I'm gonna take the polish off and wear my natural nail or whatever. A lot of femininity videos are focused around catching a high quality man. And I'm like, a high quality man? So then they go on, they talk about a
high quality man is a man who is not afraid of commitment, and he knows what he wants out of life. He doesn't go to anyone for validation. He doesn't look for validation in any other areas, and he's this and he's that.
And it's like, and they had all these pictures of all these different men who I guess they figure are high quality men. And it's like, you don't know these people's lives. You don't know if this man seeks validation. You don't know his life. So how are you putting this picture in this video, acting as if you know him personally, and you know his life, you know his thoughts, you know his goals, just because he plays in the NFL, that makes him a high quality man? All in all, there are positives and there are negatives to the femininity movement. I do love the aspect where it's like, make sure your standards are high, make sure you have high standards, don't lower your standards for people. Look for qualities over quantity. Look at the heart of the person. Make sure they are goal driven, and make sure they are working to, tangibly working towards something. The person that you're looking to date or wanting to date does need to be driven and does need to be tangibly touching their goals after a certain age. But at the same time, like, don't live your life searching for someone else before you found yourself. Make sure you know who you are. Make sure you know what you are. Make sure you know whose you are, and make sure you're just true to yourself. Work on those things. Become your best self. Center your life around you and what you want and what you see for yourself and what you see yourself as. Femininity. The positives and the negatives. And you know what, a lot of times in life there are positives and negatives to everything. I want to do more research and gain like more knowledge on the issue. If you guys have any questions, or if you want me to like go a little deeper with this topic, then let me know, leave it in the comments. But yeah, this was positives and negatives of femininity. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video, and I hope to hear from you guys in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead and tell someone about this channel. I do have an Instagram, and you guys can check me out over there. I probably will post pictures in this look, but yeah, go to my Instagram and you can follow me there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.